Alright everybody, welcome back. So we just defeated the second crystal. So the first thing that we're going to do is go back to the light world. And then we are going to portal back over to number 3 to save a little bit of time. Before we go to the third crystal, we are actually going to be gathering 2 pieces of heart and 3 items. So now we can take the shorter route to get into the dark world. And once we're done with this, we will have most of the items collected that we need. And the 2 last pieces of heart we won't bother with until we get to Turtle Rock. So I suggest you stand a little bit to the side just to be on the safe side here. So you don't get stuck not being able to go back into the dark world. And here you go. There's one of the pieces. I want to go back into the dark world. Make sure you do that before if you would jump down. Now, position yourself right about here. Go back into the light world. And then this is where we get the magic cape. You have to actually run into that. You can't push it, you can't do anything else. Excuse me. Now again, we're going to go right back into the dark world. And we're going to backtrack just a little bit. Not too much. We're going to go back up to where normally we went into Death Mountain. Avoid those triceratop looking bird things. And the reason why, now that we have the cape, we can get that piece of heart. Just a little paranoid about those things in case you haven't noticed so far. Now, I tried this once because you can actually get the cape after you defeat the 4th crystal. However, in order to get this piece of heart, you not only need the cape, you also need the hook shot, which we just got. Found that out the hard way one time. So basically wait until after you get the hook shot before you even attempt this. And this is where you use the cape. Pretty neat, huh? Okay. So now one last thing that we... Oh, you dick. Okay, they take away 3 hearts. My bad. Holy crap. Well, now we know. That is not what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. Now we're going to head back to where we just were, just past where we just were. The reason why I headed back is because once we jump in this water here and go to the other side, there's no way back. And then you have to go and find the portal to the dark world. It's the fastest route that you can really go to do this. Try to avoid that jerk off. over here, we are going to be getting another one of the powers, and this one's called Quake. And this is the only way we actually can get into Turtle Rock, so we definitely need this one. Oh yeah, what do you think I'm about to do? Now, you don't necessarily have to throw the sign in there. You could throw that rock, you could throw that whatever. Gracias. Okay, now we want to go back into the light world to save time, but I suggest getting up on here first. Before you do that, because of all those crabs. Now, the next thing we want to do, you notice how our power is pretty low. Let's go and power up. Thank you very much. And also what we're going to do, and this is what we're going to do moving forward, is we're going to ditch one of our fairies to buy one of these. And moving forward, like I said, these next dungeons, it's a good idea just to have a potion for magic with you. Alright, so now we're going to go to our favorite place, Death Mountain. Again, you can go a long or a shorter way around and go up a ladder, but then this is a safer route to go. And it probably saves maybe like 20 seconds, if that, to go the other route. Just die. Okay, so now we're going to go back into the dark world. And we are going to drop down here. Now, the reason why I wait till this time to do this is because the magic cape, now that we have that, will make this a lot less painful. Otherwise, you're walking on pure spikes this whole time. And yes, there's 8 hearts there, but that's not enough to have you survive. So, what we're going to do is use this right away. Then we're going to switch to this cane, which actually is very useful. You're going to use this to fight Ganon, you're going to use this in a couple of actual dungeons, and it uses less magic power than the cape. And you can still swing your sword, as you can see. Bingo. Okay. Simple enough. Gotta get one more thing as long as we're here. Whip out the book again. Now this is probably the most useful of them all. I actually will use this in dungeons. So now we have that. So now we can get out of here again. go back to the witches. Let's buy another potion. Actually, we're probably going to end up buying 2. Because I'm going to use this one right away. We have plenty of money, so don't worry about that. And if you need a power-up, just talk to her. Alright, now we're going to go back to our favorite spot. And once again, go back into the Dark World. And now we're going to face crystal number 3. Which again will be much easier now that we have all these power-ups. And here we go. This particular quote-unquote dungeon took me a long time the first couple times I played this, trying to find the best route. As you saw, I just kind of skidded by that. But it's actually very, very simple now. There's only a couple doors that you actually have to go in to beat it. You're skipping a lot. So the first thing, as you see me moving to the left here, this is probably the trickiest part in ways. You gotta kill everything in this room. You don't have to, but basically you're gonna want to. Otherwise you're just gonna get the crap kicked out of you. There it is. Beware of that thing. It'll grab you and it'll just put you at the beginning of the door that right over here that we came in. But it brings back all the enemies then, and you have to start all over. So I'm gonna let it drop down once more. Pull instead of push this time, so we're behind it. Little change. And we want to go up in here and get this, which is the big key. Then, easiest way, just portal us right back to the entrance and leave. Okay, so we already got the big key. Relatively painless. Every single time you enter and exit, though, these guys always come back. Really? Now we want to drop down our famous little hole here. Oh, really? Okay. We want to bomb this wall. Oops, but first, I made a boo-boo. Or no, I didn't. Yeah, I did hit that. Okay, we're good. At least I hope I did. Yep. Watch out for these things. They're hanging out, waiting for you. Now we have the treasure. Bust out your... There we go. And now we're going to go right back to where we started. Only this time, after we go in here, we're just going to go to the left. And in this room is my most recent discovery. Make sure you grab this key. Pull out your fire rod. And that's how you open this. Alright, we're on our way. Now, down there is that little treasure is a key. Now, had I not grabbed that one, it would take you a good 10 minutes to have to go through all that. This is probably can be one of the most annoying parts, because of these stupid things. Always in your way. Oh, we did it pretty easily. Now, the quickest thing to kill these zombies is the fire rod. It's another reason why I always like to have an extra potion on me, so I don't feel bad if I miss. And they're sometimes, as you can see, kind of generous when it comes to it. So we gotta light all these candles like we've done in the past. Oh, wow. Okay, we don't have to kill everything in this room. We just gotta escape through the top. Oh, we gotta turn into a bunny. How perfect. We do have to kill this zombie, though. Because he has the key. Alright, we're almost done. Now, normally, before you had this sword that you have, it might be easier to use your fire rod, but since you got the more powerful sword, 6 swipes gets the job done. And there you go. Now, moving forward, we can go directly to the 5th crystal if you have all the power-ups that you need, if you don't need any fairies or potions. So the next 2 are going to be relatively quick. We got pretty much all the items and pieces of heart we can get until the last crystal. So again, I hope you found this pretty easy to follow and entertaining as well. So thanks again for watching. Next is crystal number 5.